Welcome back to another free speaking video. It's been a long time. I guess it's been a month or more than so. Hmm. But I had this urge to just do this free speaking. I wanted to improve my English. Uh, there is a little afsos. What do we call afsos in English? And I have started falling into the breaks. I started falling apart into the breaks of speaking. But I do not have to break. I will have to be as much fluent as I can. Uh, yes, my English can be garbage. My grammar can be garbage. But one thing that I have to keep in mind that I have to as much constant, as much fluent as I can. So what we're talking about? Yeah, there was a flow of souls that I could not continue the all of that link of my free speaking. If I had continued that, my English would have been at another level. Uh, but no worries. What is now? What can I handle right now? I cannot handle my past, I cannot handle my future, but I can handle my right now, my current situation. I cannot handle my circumstances, my environments, things around me, but I can control myself. That is what Stoicism is about. Control over yourself. There is only one thing that you can control, which is you. And you should control yourself because you are a human, you are not an animal, you are not a pashu. Pashu cannot control himself because it is nature itself. It is Prakriti. You are not a Prakriti, you are distinct from Prakriti. Yeah, in Hindu mythology, Vishnu is a spiritual shows or is a spiritual symbol of human, and Lakshmi is a materialistic symbol of a human. As I read the Seven Secrets of Vishnu by Devdutt Patnaik, so yeah, it was good. It was good. It is good. It is good. It is good. It is good. I do not know what the hell should I talk about, but the only thing that I know that I'm going to continue the speaking as much as I can. I'm going to continue my talk as much far as I can, or I'm going to continue my talk as much as I can. I don't know. So what should we talk about? So the T20 World Cup is starting from 23rd October, and today is 20th. Oh no, today is 19th October 2022, and after 4 days there will be match between India and Pakistan on Sunday, but it is most likely to be washed out due to the rain. I do not know. I'm not as much interested in the T20s. I do like to watch a test match because that is the real taste of real cricketers. Real taste of this. What are the skills of cricketers? Real skills of the cricketers. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. By more and more practicing more and more, by practicing more and more, you will know yourself, or you will know this language. You will conquer this language more and more. The errors will be gone out more and more, and the fluency will be included more and more, more. So what should we talk about? Yeah, nowadays I'm noticing that world is super competitive. People around us or people not around us are bloody killing it in their productivity, in their work or whatever in life, in the aspects of life because of the amount of work ethic. I don't know why some people are so much hyper productive. They just do and do and do and do. They just do not stop. I don't know if they are doing it by awareness in the awareness or not. They are just got habituated from childhood or by childhood, and that's why they can keep going and going and going and going. But one thing that I know, if you are not productive, then And if you, I don't know, I know I'm this must be my assumption, but if you make yourself more and more productive when you're not productive, you will realize that you whatever thing you are doing, you're doing that by awareness. You will constantly have this mm, this note under your notice. You can notice constantly that this is what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce. The pronunciation is the most major pros and cons, major uh, defect of language learners, of any sort of language learners. You should keep trying and 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 trying, speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking. And this is the thing. This is the most basic thing that we do know. But until and unless the greatest, there are so many greatest quotes or greatest ideologies in this world. But until and unless you apply them into your life, do not apply them. They are just words or they are just sounds. They are just dhwanis that do not makes any changes or do not affects your life anymore, affects you anymore. This world is all about to learning. So many times, no, majority of the times we do think that world is revolving around me or world is revolving around you, but that's not the case. You are nothing. You're just less than a cheaty. You're not a something. So first of all, make अपने आप को एक कटाना बनाओ. श्वेता गंगवा, श्वेता गंगवा, एक कटाना एक स्वॉर्ड होती है, वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट स्वॉर्ड ऑफ द ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री. अपने आप को एक कटाना बनाओ, अपने आप को पीटो, अपने आप को मारो, अपने आप को जलाओ, अपने आप को पिघलाओ. The more and more you sharp, the more and more you put yourself into the uncomfortableness or under the fear, under the risk, the more and more you get yourself molded strongly. You become more and more sharpened sword, and you can cut through any of the obstacles of the life if you are well prepared, well trained, well molded, or well, I don't know. It's hard to speak in English. It is not. If you keep going and going and going and going, it is not hard as much as hard as you can. Take goggles. You can do it. You can do it. Let's just stop doing the cringe. Navratri just got over. I really liked this Navratri. It was super fun. And now the Diwali is coming. And the next 3 to 4 days, Diwali is coming. Wow, 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 wow. Just to stop this cringy stuff, you can notice that over the period of time you are just being mature. As much obstacles as you see, as much you get mature, as much as you know yourself more, know the more obstacles, know how harsh or hard the world is. You get more and more sharpened and sharpened and sharpened. That's why you become more and more mature. I can notice that the majority of my talk is about self-help, but I cannot do myself even help. So what is the worth of this self-help bullshit if you cannot apply into your bloody life? And I'm being totally open. I'm not having any worries. Anybody. I'm not having any worries. Because no one is watching my videos, I know that. These videos are only and only for me. I can so that I can see how much improvement as I can. How much improvement I'm getting. The more and more you practice, the more and more you get to know better. The more and more you become bad. That's the most basic fundamental idea about anything. The only thing is that if you can apply and improve or not. You just want to stay into that keychain. What do we call keychain into English? I do not know. Let us just continue for more 10 minutes, and after that, we will start taking topics from this random book and we'll start talking on them. But until and unless the 10 minutes over, we'll speak whatever stuff which is coming inside my head, inside us, because after all, it is called the free speaking, and it does not require and it should not require any sort of extra environmental thoughts to speak on. This is just a garbage. This is all of this totally washing out all of the clutter that is going around inside my head. I don't know. It's really hard. We can see that how we are struggling to pronounce any ideas, to pronounce any of these thoughts. Uh, we are struggling to delivering any of the thoughts. So it's not that easy as we see in the YouTube videos and all that jazz. Just try it by yourself. Without video, with video, whatever. Just try it. It is so hard. So you need a practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, and just stop about talking about this practice bullshit. So what was I reading currently? Yesterday I read this book called Eight Lessons for Your Twenties by Dabatosh Chatterjee. Some random book. It was just a 55 pages book. It can be called an article or an essay. It can be easily or it can be easily read in one day, and I just read that. It was okay. It was saying that time is the most important aspect in your 20s. Energy, time, money. Do not care about the people around you. Do care about yourself. First, take care of yourself. Because this is the first time in your life. This is the first time in your life when you are getting freedom. No one is arguing you that why you are doing this, or you should do this, or you should do that. You are completely in charge of your life. So you obviously do not know how to handle all of that thing, how to handle your life. So be aware and do not fall for fake friends and all of that jazz. Do what must be the common sense. Do not go for the flow or do not go for the group thinking. Group thinking do not have any sort of mind. Individualistic thinking, self-reliance is important. In your 20s or even your 30s, 40s, 50s, 55s, 60s, self-reliance is the key. In this today's modern world, what should we talk about? I'm not having any topic. It's 14 minutes already, and still I have to speak 6 minutes of free thoughts, of free speaks, of free talk. This is a very challenging thing that we cannot. We are constantly talking with ourselves in whole day, constantly talking and talking and talking. But when it comes to pronounce, when it comes to deliver something, deliver that trash even, we cannot even deliver that properly. So that is fascinating. What could be the reason behind this? What could be the reason behind this? That we are constantly thinking and talking with ourselves, but when it comes to delivering that trash or that bullshit, we cannot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Critical thinking, critical thinking, and second, analytical thinking is an important aspect. Out of the box thinking, individualistic thinking, self reliance. Yeah, yeah. So, what are we talking about? That when it comes to delivering your thoughts, delivering all the trash, delivering all that clutter, why we are not able to do that? Because we have practiced that from the beginning of our life, that all of that clutter bullshit. But we haven't practiced this thing, delivering this thing. That will be bullshit. That may be bullshit. There should not be any type of order into that. But at least we should be do that. But when it comes to delivering, we goes blind. That is the thing. We should fight. We should keep doing and doing and doing. We are doing from here. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a 16 minutes already. I still have to speak 4 minutes more. So what should we talk about? India versus Australia was a match. That was an India versus Australia match, and India won that match. Now today is a match between India and New Zealand, and I know that India is going to win. I'm not much interested in T20s, but this is what we should talk about. We must have to talk about it because we do not have any sort of another topic. Not have any sort of another topic. So let us just take some random topic by ourselves. After that, we will take some topic from the book or whatever that is. What is the most essential aspect of life? Most essential aspect. There should be one thing. That should not be duality. What is the most essential aspect of life, according to you? What is the most essential aspect of life? What is the most essential aspect of life? I think according to me, it's in modern days, the most essential aspect of life is money. Without money, you cannot survive. You cannot survive in this modern uh, modern tribe or whatever. I do not know. Hunter-gatherer reality. If you do not have money, you are the target. But if you do have money, you are the hunter. You can do whatever you want to do. You are strong enough. You can get yourself whatever you want. Whatever you want to. So I think it is the most essential aspect of life. Because first of all, if you have money, then you can do whatever hell you wanna achieve, whatever sort of satisfaction. I don't know satisfaction, but happiness. You can at least basic. You can acquire at least basic basic liabilities of life. If you do have money, the psychology of money. So I think without money, you cannot survive. So, so what? These are the two sentences. What is another third sentence about this? Let's let's make the 5 sentences of this. Because money is the most essential. Okay. Then what? जिंदगी में आप कुछ अचीव कर पाते, you can achieve something due to the money, and for that achievement you need the money, you need to achieve money. So that's why majority of the people are going after the money and money, but they can get this materialistic reality. They can get this materialistic pleasures. I do not know. But I'm noticing that it's becoming more and more harsh for me, more and more hard for me. But this hardness is key to success. Success. What should we talk about? I don't want to. It's been 20 minutes already, so let us take some random topic. Okay, okay, some random topic. Do people work only for? Holy shit, bro! Do people work only for money? So another money related topic. You will have to speak 10 sentences on this thing. At least 10 sentences. Do people really work for money? As we just discussed that money is the most essential aspect of life in these modern days. But yes, I do agree that majority of the people do work only for money. Majority, I'm not saying 100% of them, but majority of them working for the money. Because according to them and according to these modern situations and modern environments, money is the most essential aspect. And if you do not have, you will struggle. You will really struggle. So majority of them do work for the money. This is the first sentence. Uh, and if we talk about these minorities, they do not work only for the money. There are a lot of people, there may be so many people, they do not have enough money, but they do work because they like to do that work. It's not just because of the money, they do like to they do like to work for their art. Money is not just, they do not give a shit about their money. They do give shit about their art, their work, their talent, or their passion. Okay. So there are both. This was the second. Third sentence. So there are this both type of people, that people do work for the money and people do not, and there are these people who do not work for the money. The third thing is, the fourth thing is, this depends on what are your environmental situations. There are so many poor people who must have to work for the money, just because they do want to get out of that situation, that garbage situation. They do want to get out themselves from that garbage situation. They cannot even afford an internet in this modern reality. There are so many people, majority of them, but there are so many people, they still do not have access to of internet. So obviously they do need money to get themselves out of this situation, out of this poor sucking situation, your energy sucker. Because once you fall into that situation, this just sucks you. It's just like it just jakadna. What do we call jakadna? It just not strengthened. It is just does not leave you. That is the thing. So that's why there is the reason there are so many people who are working for the money. This is the fourth part. The fifth thing, the fifth line I will like to. There are so many people who do have a lot of money, but they are just in this endless treadmill of just earning money more and 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 more. They just do not care about their satisfaction in the life or whatever passion. They are in this treadmill of getting money more and more. They do not get satisfied with money, and they will not, because there is no satisfaction in the money. There is satisfaction within yourself. There has been a lot of research. There has been a lot of research done in the psychology or whatever, in the economics, that achievements do matter to your mental reality. If you achieve, you become more and more satisfied. अच्छा लगता है. बहुत रिसर्च हुई साइकोलॉजी में. So yeah, there are so many people who do work for, who do totally work for the money, but when it comes to सीखे क्या जिंदगी से, कुछ नहीं. तुम खुद को कितना जाने, कुछ नहीं. But our main focus should be to free ourselves from all of the bandhans, from all of the cages. This is one sort of cage of falling on the treadmill of money or achievement and achievement and achievement. This treadmill of gathering achievement all the time. Try to pronounce the sentence properly. This achievement and achievement. What type of pronunciation? What type of sentence structuring is this? You're not even finishing your sentence. So this was the fifth thing. What is the sixth thing? The people who do not work for money, they do not care about the money. They just do care about their art, their passion, their work. They do just care about these things. So yeah. So this was the fifth thing. What can be the sixth thing? What is the question? Do people work only for money? Yeah. Money is just an asset or just an aspect of life. Uh, we should not. Yes, we should work for money to get ourselves out of the bloody energy sucker situation or whatever situation we want to change ourselves. Money is a very important aspect of life, but it is not a life. You still can be happy and satisfied if you do not have money, and you also can be happy if you do have money. So yeah, it doesn't. There is no condition that if you have money, if as situation that if you have money, then you are happy. If you do not have money, you are unhappy. No, that's not the case. Money is just just one aspect of our life, which is essential in this modern days, in these modern times. Okay, this was the sixth thing. What is the seventh sentence? So, do people really work for money? Majority? This is all the Chavaigala sentences. What are these critical things? What is the out of the box thing? Where is the out of the box thing? This comes when you start thinking more and more, more and more, more and more. What can be another thing, another sentence? There are still 3 minutes remaining. You still can speak 4 sentences. Yeah. Yeah, we talked that money does. This is not compulsory that if you do have money, then you will be just satisfied and whatever all that jazz. But money do make yourself further in life, so much further in life. Like it takes you further so much in your life. So money is a very important aspect. But it is not. Oh, it is essential aspect. But it is not too much like you can handle your life without it, but the reality or the situation around us has been designed is like we cannot survive without it. So yeah. hmm it was the seventh sentence. What can be the eighth sentence? So we should work for money. So should we work for money or should we do not work for money, or we should not work for money? So first of all, we do have to use our common senses. If it is required that you have to earn money for your house or for your home or for your parents or for your family, obviously there is this common sense. If I do not earn money, this is the most nonsensical or unethical or non-moral thing am I doing. Because of me, my family or my whatever, or even myself is not getting enough of real life liabilities. Real life liabilities. This was so. Just choose wisely. What type of work am I getting it? Am I working for money or am I working for my passion or whatever? So this is the debate. Is this the debate between money or passion? There are so many people who just likes to earn money and money who just likes to earn money more and more and more and more. So is there any sort of wrong in that thing? Because he can say that earning money is my passion. This is a weird target. It should not be your passion. Because money is a materialistic thing. This cannot give you the spiritual or inner peace, inner satisfaction. It can give you the materialistic enjoyment, joy, and pleasure, but when it comes to inner satisfaction, for that you have to ask or you have to fulfill according or you have to work according to your own soul, your own heart. At that time you can get satisfaction. And the last sentence, what can be the last sentence? What should we talk about? What can be the last sentence of that? Money, the psychology of money. Yeah, no one is crazy. Because of on that, just do not judge people. As Morgan Housel said, no one is crazy. People act according to their environments, according to their situations, according to their mental models. People act according to the current mental model available to them, and they are not crazy. You are not crazy. They are not crazy. Yeah, they can take the wrong decisions in life, but it's okay according to them until and unless they are not doing any sort of crime. So yeah, this was the 10th sentence speaking on the do people work only for money or not. And this is over, and I can notice that there is a lot of lag in terms of thinking, in terms of good speaking, in terms of good sentences, in terms of quality speech. Because the quality of your thinking of or the quality of your thoughts were not as much good as they seem to be, or they are not as you think. They are not good. So this needs a lot of practice. Practice will make your critical thinking or analytical thinking more and more better. Okay. Okay. It's been 30 minutes already, 33 minutes already, and we still need to speak 27 minutes. Let us just transcend or just stretch this to the 60 minutes. So when the 35 minutes happens, or after after 35 minutes, or after 2 minutes, we will take a new another random topic. Random topic. I will choose that. Okay, this, and we'll start speaking on that. Again, 10 sentences per topic is a requirement. It's a very nice way to make yourself more aware of your thoughts, more critical, or or okay, or practice this critical thinking, or practice the analytical thinking. Oh yeah, you can make so many thoughts by speaking the different topics in 10 sentences per topic. Because that is the requirement. Setting up an environment. If there is no environment, just set up yourself. You yourself is an environment. Make yourself. You're just a katana. Obstacle is the way. There will be so many obstacles. But obstacle is the way to success. Like according to the Ryan Holiday. Obstacle is the way. Follow obstacle. Obstacles are your boost. Obstacle is your boost. According to the Ryan Holiday or the Stoicism. Obstacle is your boost. Like obstacle just boosts up. It gives you more and more force to go towards the success or towards your goal. So it's been 35 minutes and let's just take a random topic. Oh shit, yeah. Space tourism. Nice topic. Space tourism. Space tourism. 10 sentences per topic. Okay, what is space? Recently, not Elon Musk. Elon Musk announced, but I don't think so. He did not uh, went to the space or for the space tourism or whatever. But two companies, Amazon and or Blue Origin and something else, they did the first space tourism flight, or they just it's not called the space tourism, just they just touched the outer orbit of Earth and just they came back. So this they do say that this is a space tourism, but I don't think so. This is a space tourism. It's just it was just who can make it uh, first was thing. This was just a competition thing. Space tourism reads that if you go in the space or on the Mars. This was the first sentence. What is the second sentence? What is the space tourism according to? Like you go on the Mars or you go on the moon for the holidays or for whatever. Tourism. What is called a tourism? You go out of you go somewhere else. You just tour the new different reality or different place. You just travel, you just see what are the new things and all that jazz. But as humans still are not able to get to the another planet. Yes, humans have had gone to the moon, but they haven't gone to the moon from the last 30 or more than years. More than that, they are still are not able to went the, or to the moon even. So it's a really hard thing to for the space tourism or even for few people for the research. NASA or Elon Musk is planning to send men on the moon. So it's been 37 minutes already, and one sentence on the space tourism. The space tourism can be if the human technologies, second sentence, if the human technologies just increase and okay, then if the human technologies just develops more and more, they can go beyond Mars, beyond uh, what do we call the guru? What do we call the guru in English? I don't know, Saturn or whatever. I don't know. It's a really hard thing to go to went on this Saturn because I don't think so. Saturn do have any type of so it was a second sentence that if human develops that sort of technologies, they can go beyond beyond the Earth orbitals. They can transcend the orbitals of Earth. Yeah. So space tourism is a really tough even today. Uh, just let's just stop talking about space tourism. Even NASA cannot send their astronauts onto the moon or onto the Mars. But if they want to do the space tourism in the space station, International Space Station (ISS), that can be called the space tourism. One sort of that also can be called the space tourism because after all you're going to the space. But uh, but for the space tourism to be developed, there is require a lot of money, lot of efforts, lot of courage, lot of risks, lot of fear to go there. So first of all, humans have to just, at least let's just talk about the moon for the space tourism. Humans are not really able to go to the moon from last 30 days, and they call themselves the modern people. They do have a lot of modern technologies, and they still do not have the same. They still not able to go to the space from last 30 years. That's insane. What can be the reason? I don't know. But yeah, it is going to really tough, the space tourism. It's been a three sentences. What can be the fourth sentence? Just taking a break from this. I noticed it is becoming law. It is becoming hard for me to pronounce a proper sentence or pronounce a proper thought. And this is the thing that we should focus. This is the thing that I must have to focus to improve my speaking and whatever stuff that I want to speak. But I'm liking to tackle the struggles of laziness or this not able to speak or not able to pronounce the proper sentences, all of that jazz, all of that jazz, all of that jazz. So yeah, let's come back to the space tourism again. We talked three sentences. What can be the fourth sentence? Topic four or line four. Uh, it is going to be hard. I talk about that. They do need a lot of funding, lot of new thinkers, lot of new scientists, lot of new young sort of thinking. That what can be done about the space tourism or what can be done about the humans to send even. Let's just stop this thing of space tourism. Even humans, even astronauts. How astronauts can go to the moon and Mars and all that jazz. First human have to go. After that, the tourism, the debate of tourism occurs. So first of all, humans have to go. First of all, first human have to go, and then they will start sending humans here and there. Like constantly, they will keep sending the humans, and they will develop some sort of tribe, human. I'm forgetting these words. I do not know, but this is the mirror to yourself. The more you do, the more you faces the challenges. The more you face that, oh, I'm not able to do this simple thing as well, and I do think that I'm smart. If you think you are so smart, no, that's not true. You cannot even pronounce a proper sentence. You cannot pronounce whatever stuff you want to say, whatever stuff you can say. You cannot even think of what can be say in some particular sort of topics. So this was the fourth sentence, and what can be the fifth sentence? Uh, I don't know. What can be the fifth sentence? So yeah, humans have to first develop that. Yes, humans need funding. Space tourism will be so hard for the normal people. I think in the let's just imagine that the humans have developed their tribe or whatever thing. I do not know the proper word of that. Their tribe over there. Let's just take an example. Moon. Uh, let's just say they want to send a normal human being who are not an astronaut or who are not a NASA or SpaceX employees or astronauts, regular astronauts. So they will do require a lot of practice before going to the space tourism. So because the environment in the space is totally different from that, and the most important affecting aspect of space is gravity. Gravity is not like Earth, so that will be a major challenge for the new people. Even like if they There are a lot of. I've heard some astronauts, or I have read that astronauts do have a lot of hallucinations and all of that stuff. They do not just can handle the migration and all of that thing because the environment has changed. Because there is no gravity, uh, we do not know that how much we should thank to our gravity. Uh, if just if gravity just falls apart from 1 second, if gravity just vanishes in the 1 second, we are just finished. We do not have any kind of power. We will be finished. I can notice that it's been a lot of struggle to speak on to something, to speak on some particular topic without even preparation. But this is needed. This is needed. Let's just finish this 10 sentences. After that, we can finish this video. So, this was the fifth sentence. What can be the sixth sentence? Yeah, the another challenge for the human will be the amount of money. Space tourism will require a lot of money investment, and the ticket price will be so much high because it's not just going to Disneyland. It's not just simple that. It's a bloody space tourism that can cause you that as well. So yeah, there will be an agreement of that as well. They 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 will sign you an agreement of like you can die because of that in the space as well. There is no guarantee. There is no guarantee. Obviously, there is some technical issue in a spacecraft and you just bloody die. You will just bloody die. You cannot get any sort of help from Earth because you are in the space. You're far from. You are so many kilometers away from the Earth as well. Even Earth. So yeah, this was the sixth sentence. Sentence number 7 is there will be a lot of people. Even I would like to go into the space. Let us see the world beyond us, beyond this cage of Earth. Let us see what is happening outside of the Earth. What is this reality of Earth even from outside? In the photos, we we cannot just say it's true and all that sync if until unless we do not see them by our eyes. So if we do not until unless we do experience them by ourselves. So for that experience, I would also like to do space tourism. It will be fun. It will be dangerous. It will be so money taking thing, or it will require a lot of money. But it will be fun. I would like to go there. Sentence 8. Sentence 8. Uh, yeah, like just exactly like me, there will be so many people who would like to go there. But first of all, the billionaires can go because that will require a lot of money initially. Space tourism, as much the tourism develops and more, the develops more and more, it will become less costly, become less and less costly, less and less costly. But I don't think so. There, the normal human being or the middle class man can uh, handle or afford the space tourism at all because it's not going to be that easy, that uh, free or that easy in terms of money. Space tourism. It's a really nice idea, space tourism. Space tourism is a totally different thing. Space is outside of the universe, outside of the earth, and tourism means going outside and just travel and all the jazz. It's a bloody insane idea of space tourism. Let's see who just develops the space tourism first. NASA, SpaceX, or Blue Origin, or whatever, or ISRO, and all the jazz. The last thing that I would like to tell about the space tourism is yes, they should develop. Humans must have to go outside of the Earth because Earth in less than 100 years is going to be non-livable, or humans, it will be so toxic as we are making it right now. We are just it's because of global warming and all of the other issues. The Because of the global warming, the ice of the Arctic is melting, and there are so many viruses in that can cause a lot of so many diseases like COVID, or even more worse or more painful than that. So Earth will not be ever as much livable as it is right now. So human must have to find another planet to live on. And they are saying that Moon or Mars is the most essential or the most nearest thing that we can go there, where we can go and can it is more environmental friendly, most renewable environmental friendly, or whatever. I cannot pronounce that. So yeah, space tourism. Space tourism about that. I'm completely tired because it's 52 minutes and today's I spoke 52 minutes. But it is needed. It is needed. You speak more and more, you speak more and more, you speak more and more, you realize you're facing more and more obstacles. You know yourself, you know the mirror of yourself. Because by taking different topics, you can speak the analytical and critical thinking. Speak about the analytical thinking. Speak about analytical thinking, what the hell? You can speak in the different terms or in the different dimensions of your mind. You can discover the different dimensions. You can practice the critical thinking and analytical thinking. This is the thing. So yeah, this topic thinking is really nice because in the free speaking, we just keep talking one particular topic and again and again, again and again, again and again. So this thing just opens up ourselves towards our mind more and more. Like, oh right, I must have to think in this term. I must have to think in this type of term or technique. So we are heading off. We are cutting off. We are signing out today. I think it was the 55th or 54th video of free speaking. I'm not. I'm completely tired. I'm completely out of the energy. Out of the energy or out of the boxing. Let's just finish this right now. We'll see you tomorrow.